welcome to A Novel Console, your weekly podcast where we talk about books, games, food, and stuff that caught our attention during the week. My name is Chris, and with me is my beautiful co-hostess and wife, Karrdyne.
Hello!
How are you doing, Karrdyne?
I'm alright, how are you?
In a lot of pain?
Yep.
Me too.
And fatigue.
My knees hurt so much.
I'm sorry.
I feel ancient.
You are. We both are.
Yeah, I know.
We're old as fuck.
Like, I was in so much pain yesterday that I was talking about the future and not wanting to move ever again. Because I'm old.
You're gonna be like those people on Wall-E in the floating chairs.
No, it's not going to get to that point.
And they drink ices all the time.
It's not going to get to that point, but I just don't want to
Move
residence.
your body. Oh. I thought you were saying move your body.
No, residence.
Both. Move your body or residence.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, if this is your first time, 140th time coming into the show, welcome. We're glad you're joining us for an episode of A Novel Console. We hope you stick around, have some laughs, and maybe find some new things to enjoy. If you want to reach out to us, you can do it on our socials, which is basically at A Novel Console on every platform, or you can email us directly at anovelconsole@gmail.com. Or if you would like to support us, you could do it over at patreon.com/anovelconsole. Got something?
Yes. You should tell your friends about our show if you like us or if you don't like us. Be like, man, these guys suck. You should go listen because it'll make them listen. Also, you should leave us a review wherever you can because that helps us be more discoverable. And if you want to join our A Novel Console Discord, send us an email saying you want to do so, or go to our Twitter and look for the pinned tweet. And bear with me as I pick up our dog and move her so that my husband does not shatter her paw.
I'm not going to shatter Luna's paw. She's fine. I wish I could get the stats from China. And, here we go. That's not as crazy.
I was about to say, you're going to tell everybody how much we suck.
No.
They probably think, oh my gosh, this is the best podcast ever.
They do, and we are.
We really suck.
No,
yeah,
we are.
We're the best podcast ever.
Ever. We have so many listeners and so many listens. So many.
Many. We got to quit our jobs because we live off of the podcast now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got, in all seriousness, last week or week before, we got an insane amount of listens.
For us.
No, it was still an insane amount of listens. Like it was a lot. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the insane downloads. Please tell your friends. It helps a lot.
The fact that we're posting this on a Tuesday fucked up our listens.
Yes, it did.
We were dead last night. Dead.
Yeah, we were dead. Why were we dead last night?
Because we went to Savannah and back in a day, and that is not a day trip.
Put it in context, because I don't.
Okay, so two of our friends who live in Boston,
listeners,
came down,
and Mariela, which was in the show before, and
Kiko, who is going to be in the show.
Who will
this
be in
month.
the show? Yes, later on this month.
They came down to go to a wedding in Savannah, and thought process for these people, including my husband. This is not me bashing Kiko and Mariela. The thought process is we're in the same state. Surely we can't be that far from each other. Savannah is on the fucking coast. We do not live on the fucking coast.
We live near Alabama.
Yeah, exactly. Opposite side of the state. So a little less than a 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
That is not a drive you want to make.
It was 15 minutes short of an hour drive.
15 minutes short.
A 4-hour drive.
Of a 4-hour drive, yes. Yeah, it was a long fucking day. It was a very long day because it's got to take so long to get there. Then you have such limited time there. And Savannah is not a driving city. It is very much a walking city.
Mm-hmm.
And, lots of walking, lots of legs hurting, and then getting back in the car for another 4 hours.
My feet didn't hurt. My knees did.
My legs, like my calves, hurt.
Especially like my left knee that I fucked up helping your mom
And
move.
my toes because I was not smart in my shoe choice.
Yes,
that was my fault.
That was very stupid of you.
Very much my fault.
When I saw you sitting in the car with the Vans, I'm like, I
wore those through New York, but I had on socks. Yeah. I didn't have on socks yesterday because I'm that kind of person.
Ew.
You know that I do this.
I know.
Yes, you know.
Ew. We gotta burn those Vans now.
Can I tell you something really gross?
No.
The inside lining is peeling away.
And it's being replaced by your skin being peeled off of your toes?
Yeah, apparently so.
Ugh.
Which is why I laid on the couch today and did absolutely nothing except call the internet people and bitch at them.
Lucky you.
Yes.
I had to go to work.
So lucky. I spent an hour and a half on the phone with them.
So what did we do in Savannah? I don't really remember.
We walked around. We went to a bookstore. We went to City Market. We had brunch. We did a mead tasting.
Oh, the mead tasting
We went
was
to
fun.
Forsyth Park where they were having a big dog extravaganza. We got to see so many dogs. I pet a pug. Chris went and pet the pug because he knew he would cry if he pet the pug. We got to see a small dog race. They were so cute. There was a really cute little wiener dog who was running just as fast as he could. He didn't win the race. He lost the race, but he won in his heart.
He won in his heart.
And we walked all the way back to River Street, and we went to some nerd comic book store.
That was cool.
We went to River Street Sweets on River Street. You have to go to River Street Sweets on River Street. And I may or may not have left sad because we didn't walk the entirety of River Street. But I don't know that anyone's legs and feet could have taken it.
We were
And
done.
it was already like 5 o'clock at that point.
Yeah, we were done at that point. We walked a lot.
Yeah, we did.
It didn't seem like it, but we did walk a lot.
We did. I should have looked at my steps for the day. I could pull it up on my phone, but
I know.
I'm holding a dog.
I know. Oh my God. What am I doing? Okay.
I know it was like a 40-minute walk from Forsyth. Not 40 minutes. It was a good hefty walk from Forsyth Park to River Street.
I know that I hit my goal, my walking goal set on my watch. That's automatically set up. It's like 6,000 steps. I think I hit that goal before we even got to brunch.
Before we got to brunch?
Yeah.
That's not possible. We didn't walk that
yeah.
much before we got to brunch. It's not like
Maybe.
we walked to Savannah.
I mean, we walked a lot.
We did.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
I did too. It was a good time.
Yeah, I really liked the meat tasting.
The mead tasting was interesting. I think I
Wasn't it-
really
wasn't it
scared
at-
the bartender.
Savannah Bee Company or
Yes.
something?
Yes.
We had that one bananas Foster.
It tasted like sweet peas and coffee.
Sweet peas and coffee.
It tasted like if you put peas in your coffee.
To me, it tasted like a banana coffee.
No, it
was
tasted
pretty
like
good.
peas. Nothing but peas.
I don't remember which one was the one that I really liked. I think it was like
The strawberry one?
the strawberry rhubarb. That one was really fucking good.
I didn't really like any of them.
You also
But it
don't.
was interesting. I like mead, but I want it to be sweet.
Sweet.
Yes.
I really liked the first one. The first one was very cold. That one was great.
It was okay. That hot one, like,
The spicy
I
one.
could feel it in my bones.
What was it, like habaneros and what else?
They had hot honey in it, didn't it? I don't know.
Yes, but like their hot honey is
I
like
don't remember.
habaneros and some other type of spicy pepper.
Something like that.
And it's not one of those spicy peppers where the heat is pleasant like a jalapeno. It's one of those annoying, obnoxious peppers that people eat just to prove they're hard, but they're really not. So I didn't really enjoy that one. I loved the flavor at the beginning because it was like mango and pineapple and all that delicious stuff, and then it just turned into fire. It's like if I could,
It was like Fireball mead,
yeah,
but worse.
I could do without the fire at the end because the beginning was actually really, really good.
It was
Yeah.
rough. I felt like there were fireworks going off in my chest.
Speaking of fireworks,
Fireworks?
yes,
What about fireworks?
I discovered on TikTok.
Oh. We're talking about fireworks in relation to this?
No, we're not.
Okay.
I discovered on TikTok 2 new Doritos flavors. The hot mustard and tangy ketchup.
Yes, you did. And we could not control ourselves, and we already opened the hot mustard.
Yeah, we opened the hot
So this
mustard.
reaction is not going to be as authentic as our other reaction will be.
Yeah, goddamn, this bag is empty.
I know. They're really good.
You went ham.
My mom ate some yesterday while we were gone.
I know she did, and she tried to buy a bag for us, and she couldn't find them.
Exactly.
So I have
The whole world knows about them now. Luna, what are you
hate this
doing?
dog.
You cannot have spicy mustard
No.
Doritos.
Do you
Hot
wanna-
mustard Doritos.
Do you want to
Yeah, let's do
take
it.
the first bite?
Yeah.
Go. What? Do you have to crunch into the microphone? Mm-hmm. What do you
Give them the
taste?
full effect.
What do you taste?
I
Tell me
taste
what
wasabi.
Tell me what you taste.
I taste a really, really, really tangy sting on my tongue. That's a pleasant tangy sting. It's not like super overwhelming mustard flavor, and it really does have lots of wasabi vibes to me.
It's horseradishy to me.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I haven't eaten a lot of horseradish, so
It's like, I think this is like the perfect Burger Champ chip.
why?
He loves mustard. And I think he likes horseradish. So this is a
Watch
very...
him message Discord tomorrow and be like, I hate mustard and I hate horseradish.
He's like, you fucking liar. You love the Mardi Gras mustard.
I've never eaten mustard in my life. I'm allergic.
That would be a Mandela effect, like a huge Mandela effect, because he's the one that told us about the Mardi Gras mustard at Popeyes.
I should say I hate Doritos. I hate them.
But you
I
love
love
that.
these so much. I love them. They're so good. They're so zesty.
Like,
And like, they taste fresh. If that makes
Fresh?
sense. Yeah.
fresh?
Yeah. Oh no, I often find potato chips like really greasy
Stale.
and stale. But these taste fresh.
I really like them because, like that guy said on that TikTok,
They
like,
go with everything.
yeah, these are the perfect chip. They can go with everything, and it's true
I
because
think
you
they would have
made.
been really good with my burger yesterday.
They would have.
Yeah. Instead of those fries.
You made a pot pie type of thing,
Crumble those bitches up and put them in it.
and I put I dipped my chips, the mustard chips, into that pot pie, and it was very good. I can't believe you made a pot pie. That is so surprising.
It was the viral chicken cobbler. So it's
It's a chicken pot pie. There's nothing special about
it
it.
is chicken pot pie, but it's special chicken pot pie. So if you have not seen the viral chicken cobbler, you just you set your oven to 350. You melt a whole stick of butter into your baking dish while the oven is preheating. You need a rotisserie chicken. You're going to shred it and put it in the bottom of your pan. You're going to get your frozen veggies of your choice. I got green beans, peas, carrots, and corn. And
Peas, beans, greens, carrots, tomatoes, potatoes.
you dump that over the top of the chicken. Then I switched the recipe up a little bit because I didn't want it to be super soggy and runny. So you mix together a can of cream of chicken soup. I got the cream of chicken with herbs with like 2 cups of chicken broth, I think. You mix that up, pour that over top, and then the topping is Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. 2 cups of milk, the entire box of biscuit mix. Mix that bitch up, coat it on the top, and then in the last, you bake it for 45 minutes, but for the last 10 minutes, I put shredded cheddar cheese on top so that it would melt. Oh, it was so yummy.
I was thinking that after finishing cooking it, you should have put it on a broil for like maybe a minute
To get
or
it more
two.
crispy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it was very white.
it was, but it was still really good.
It was really good. So
It was really good for lunch today.
apart from the mustard,
Tangy
the hot
ketchup.
mustard, they made tangy ketchup. I just opened the bag while you were talking, and I took a whiff.
Let me take a whiff.
Let me grab the chip.
Are you
there.
alarmed by the whiff?
Though I wasn't expecting it to smell as ketchup-y.
As it does?
It smells like Burger King ketchup.
What?
I don't know how to explain it, but it smells like Burger King ketchup to me.
It does. It smells like the ketchup on a Whopper.
It does, right? It smells good. I like it.
That's weird.
I'm gonna take the first bite.
What the fuck was that noise? Oh.
I was sticking my tongue out.
Are you disappointed?
These are better than the mustard
No,
one.
they aren't. They can't
are.
be.
Oh my god, I hate it. I've had ketchup chips before, and I hadn't liked them. These are awesome. You don't like them? Tell me what you're thinking.
It's a little off-putting at first. It's like literally squirting a bottle of ketchup in your mouth.
It is, but
Hold
they're
on.
good.
Hold on.
Give me the fucking bag. Hogging the bag. Let's see.
They're not better than the mustard, but they're good.
No.
I taste like straight up ketchup.
These are good.
Straight up ketchup.
These are like they feel a little bit like a.
There is no denying what flavor that is.
Oh no, yeah.
Because, like I said, I feel like the hot mustard is more wasabi. No, this ketchup.
Horseradish.
This is literally dumping a bottle of ketchup in your mouth.
Yeah, these are
With some
like
crunch.
they kind of taste a little bit like a tomato soup to me. Doesn't feel like that to you?
Like a sweet tomato soup, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine making like a bowl of tomato soup, right?
Imagine making
A grilled cheese and putting
grilled
these.
cheese and putting these in it, crumbled up. Mm-hmm. We should do it.
We should.
We should fucking do it.
We should do it. These are awesome. I like these a lot.
And then still having tomato soup and dipping it in it. Yep. I like your train of thought. Yeah. These are good.
I think these are.
And it is tangy. It is very much tangy ketchup.
Yeah, it's not spicy. It's just. It's tickly.
It's got a kick to it.
Yeah, it's like
A pleasant kick.
it's like sweet vinegar.
Yeah.
I am gonna say that these have been my favorite Doritos since the sweet chili Doritos. Remember how obsessed I was with those for a while?
I do. It's impressive.
And how mad I was last time we went to Walmart in Orlando.
You were devastated.
Were nowhere to be found.
Devastated.
I was so angry. Like, why? They have everything except for my fucking Doritos.
I know. Yeah, those are awesome though.
These are great.
Awesome. You should make burgers and we should put those on it with some onions.
We should. I used to make a burger a long time ago. I'm trying to remember.
Or a hot dog.
The burger was like, it was a Juicy Lucy, so it was stuffed with cheese.
A Juicy Lucy? What the fuck is that?
It's a burger stuffed with cheese. So I would stuff the burger with cheese, right? I would cook it on the skillet, and then when I would take it out, I would make 2 patties, and I would put the Doritos in between the patties, and lettuce, ketchup, tomato, onions. Oh, they were so fucking good. And at that point, they used to make sour cream and onions Doritos.
Oh.
They were fucking great. Like, they had the regular nacho cheese, they had the Cool Ranch and the sour cream, and I always waited for Taco Bell to bring sour cream and onions, but they never did.
Hear me out. If Taco Bell made a spicy mustard taco,
It would be
nachos,
the worst thing in the
Doritos,
world. I
nacho.
feel like
Oh
it would
my
be
god,
so bad.
It would be so fun.
It would be.
I would eat it.
Oh man, like I feel like my nostrils would be able to smell the future. Sometimes when you get
Yeah.
like a really loaded chip, like everything inside of you flares up.
Yeah, clears out your sinuses.
I remember when we went to Sukihana, and I put a little bit too much wasabi on my roll, and I could feel it like
Coming out of your
here,
ears.
like right up here in the back of
Yeah.
my neck. That was
It's intense.
that was a weird fucking feeling. I felt like a transformer, when they open up their vents and just steam. That's how it felt in the back of my head.
I'll never forget that super strong wasabi we had in New York City because I was with Marina, who has really, really, really bad sinuses, like the worst in the world, constantly stuffy. And she just wanted to shovel it into her face because it was the only relief she'd ever been able to get. Ever.
They need to.
I couldn't live like that.
They need to like shove a drill up her nose and just drill her
Right?
sinuses and break them up.
Like, what the hell? You got a deviated septum or something? Jeez.
She sounds like she has a mucus bug in there, like
She
just
does.
blowing mucus in there all the time.
Yeah. Bless her heart. I don't think she listens.
I know
We'll
what
find
that
out if she does.
What your brother tell her?
Oh, God. I don't think he listens either.
He doesn't. Yeah. Are you ready for this week's discussion
ready.
time?
I'm ready.
Do you want to make the song like we did last week?
Do, 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 do.
I'm just gonna put this.
You're supposed to go bum 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 bum. That's okay. I can do it by myself. Ba 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 ba.
All right, We're talking about Genndy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars. This. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Star Wars Clone Wars is an American animated television series developed by Genndy Tartakovsky for Cartoon Network. Set in the Star Wars universe and between Star Wars prequel trilogy films, that is a weird way to write that, Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. It is among the first of many works to explore the conflict that was the Clone Wars. The show follows the actions of various prequel trilogy characters, notably Jedi and clone troopers, in their war against the droid armies of the Confederacy of Independent Systems and the Sith. The Confederacy of Independent Systems. I think Confederacy is eternally a bad word.
Oh, damn it. You know what I just realized?
What?
We were supposed to do something before we recorded this episode.
What were we supposed to
We
do?
were supposed to watch Clone Wars again.
Why?
To remember what happens in Clone Wars.
Oh, Attack of the Clones?
Yeah, that, whatever.
Oh, my Lord.
That movie.
You're the only one that doesn't remember because you've only seen it twice.
I've seen it more than twice.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
What happens to Anakin's lightsaber in the movie?
I don't remember.
It
It turns red.
It gets chopped by a machine, and then Obi-Wan gives him another one. What happens to Anakin's arm?
I have the high ground. It's
No.
over.
No.
You were the chosen one.
No, Dooku slices it off when he has two lightsabers and he's fighting Dooku. And then
Hold up. So this happens after that movie?
Mhm. This happens after that movie.
I thought we were going to watch the movie that comes after. I thought we were going to watch 3. Episode 3.
No.
No?
Karrdyne, where are you?
I don't know. I promise I haven't done anything today.
Are you sure?
I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Except sleep and be a couch potato.
I mean,
Oh, I'm so confused now.
okay. So, the Clone Wars starts in episode 2
Right.
when they're going to be... Django. When Django dies, the Clone Wars start when Django dies, right?
Right.
And then they end at the end of episode 3 when the troopers betray the Jedi when Order 66 start.
And General Grievous coughs.
Yes. And why does General Grievous cough?
Because Mace Windu crushed his chest.
In a children's cartoon.
Yes.
And General
5-minute
Grievous,
episode children cartoon.
and General Grievous murdered a shit ton of Jedi.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Rather brutally, with helicopter maneuvers.
With helicopter maneuvers, because he was
General Kenobi.
Exactly. So, give me general thoughts. What did you think about the season 1? Apparently, is 3 to 5 minute episodes, and then season 3 is 12 to 15.
Oh,
That makes sense because those the structure in the second part of it in the movie.
there were longer stints.
Yeah, and they were more cohesive rather than
All over the
scattered
place.
conflicts like the beginning was.
Yeah. I was bored out of my fucking mind for like the first 35 to 40 minutes. I was losing it. I'm like, why the fuck are you making me watch this? This is awful.
First off,
Awful.
It was more like 20 minutes.
No, it was more than 20 minutes. No, because when we sat down to finish watching it and I had to fast forward to where we were at like 40 something minutes and I had not been interested up until we started watching it that final time. It took us like 5 times to watch that first one. It's only an hour and 4 minutes long, I think.
I think your timing is wrong.
It's not.
I think
swear.
it is. Because
I'm the
you
one controlling Disney Plus. I think I know better than you.
You said, right, before the Mace Windu episode, which was fucking awesome, that you were starting to get interested in it because that was the part where Dooku goes to the planet and he meets Asajj and Asajj kills all of those people.
No, I wasn't interested in any of that at all. Not even a little bit. I was bored as fuck. Out of my mind. I'm like, wow, she looks like Pinhead. Why is Pinhead in Star Wars?
She did kind of look like Pinhead.
I was so confused. I didn't get any of it. I'm like, I feel like you really need to be a big time Star Wars fan to know what the fuck is happening here. and to care.
And then,
It got better.
how much better?
A good bit better.
Just a little good bit
Do I
better?
want to keep watching a series like that? Not really.
Well, lucky for you, there's only one of these Clone Wars series.
Yeah. Although, I mean, well, I don't know.
What?
It had gotten decent. I don't know. I'm torn.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about this, about Clone Wars. And this is what I remember from when it happened. So this came out in, doesn't say here, what the hell? Oh, between 2003 and 2005. That is a long time.
How long between the movies?
About the same, because I think...
Was there like 2 years?
Yeah, I think Revenge of the Sith came out in 2005. Yeah, 2005. And then Attack of the Clones came out in 2002.
So it fit perfectly in between them.
Yeah, I was 12 when Attack of the Clones came out, and then Revenge of the Sith came out when I was 15. Because I remember watching it in Jorge's house the first time that I watched it, and it was like pirated, and it surprisingly looked very well.
Very good.
I do good. Anyways, yeah. So from what I remember, right? You know, you have 2002 to 2005, 2003 to 2005, and they aired this during, I believe it was Friday nights, where they would do the cartoon block where they would play Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, and actually Genndy Tartakovsky is one of the creators of Dexter's Lab. So they would
see that in
air
the style.
Yeah, you could this hyper violent cartoon was being played during that time, and where characters were saying, "I'm going to kill you," or there was actual straight up Jedi murder.
Anakin beating the shit out of somebody till they're dead.
Or, yeah, while flashes of the Jedi Order happen while he's beating Asajj to death with a lightsaber. And also when he crushed that guy's head at the end.
Yeah.
Which they did not censor any of that. He crushed that guy's head. So it's Star Wars tackles like it's kid stuff, but it also kind of tackles like serious war shit. And
Luna,
I hate this fucking
what
dog.
the fuck are you doing? He's so cute though.
And I am just so obsessed with the idea that Cartoon Network let this happen and ran this during peak children
There was a lot
watch
of
time.
death. I think about that. I think about when the Jedi are hiding from Grievous and the one dude just like loses his mind. And I'm like, man, this is really not kid friendly.
He runs outside and
really
Grievous
not.
lands on him.
Yeah.
He gets like 700 pounds of robot thrown on top of him.
Everybody dies. Everybody dies. They
The
should make
troopers died.
Rogue One into a cartoon for children.
The amount of troopers that get killed
So many by Grievous.
by
Doesn't he like chokes one and throws another and slices them into
and like
pieces?
stomps
and,
one's head.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And when the droids, the IG droids, were on the motorcycles ramming the troopers with their lances and like the robots and shit, like there is copious amounts of murder in this show. And that was still presented in a time slot where kids were still up watching TV. Like, I remember watching the Asajj episode where Anakin beats her with the lightsaber. And I remember watching the episode where Grievous shows up and he murders everyone.
Everyone.
I remember those two episodes vividly from back then. And that's the only thing that I remember watching. So it's impressive. Like, I wanted to rewatch it because I hadn't watched the entire thing, but I also wanted to watch it because of the impact that it left on me way back when.
It's been a long time since you watched it. Very long time.
Very long.
See, I was disappointed because I thought we were going to be watching the one that everybody knows
the CG
with
one?
Ahsoka. And yeah, I want to watch that. I really do.
We're going to watch it.
Okay.
Like, this left me wanting more.
Yeah. Yeah. Once I got into it, it took a while. a while. Because really, that first bit is just so choppy and all over the place, and there's no dialogue, like, at all. And without, like, I haven't seen those movies enough to figure out where I was.
What do you mean?
Like, I haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies enough to know what was going on.
See them enough.
Yes.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you don't have...
I still obviously didn't know what was going on before we even sat down. I'm so lost. But not lost enough that I couldn't get into it once I
figured out more or less where you were.
And people started talking.
And like the series ends.
Do not, there is no try.
The series ends at the start of episode 3.
Which is kind of why I wanted to watch it.
The beginning of episode 3.
Or the whole thing.
We could watch the whole thing.
I have the high ground. My TikTok is nothing but Star Wars right now. So.
And I'm perfectly fine with that because it's Star Wars month. They're catering to us. I really enjoyed this show. I thought the action in the show reminded me a lot of Samurai Jack because that's pretty much what Samurai Jack is. A dude with a sword.
The same person?
Yeah, it's Genndy Tartakovsky. Yeah, it's a dude with a sword fighting robots nonstop. But it was the same thing: explosions everywhere, sword swings, cool shots, cuts, hyper violence.
I appreciated there was a little bit of the Star Wars humor here and there, like when Obi-Wan's like, "When's it gonna stop raining?" and the trooper shows up and it's like, "Oh, we've broken through their walls. We'll only be here for another month." And Obi-Wan's like, "We've already been here for 3.
It's the other way. He's like, "We've been here for a month. We got 3 more months."
Oh, that's what it was. Oops, sorry.
I really like when they shot the building and they made the hole in C-3PO. It's like, I want to have a talk with your programmer.
It was a little bit funny when Anakin walked into the Asajj's trap and all the troopers were disappearing, and he's just like, "Something's not right."
Like all the troopers are dying around him.
And I giggled a little bit on the inside when Yoda chopped off his little rat tail.
See, that was another part when Asajj killed all those troopers. Like, those were graphic deaths. Like, she picked them up and splattered them across trees.
Hold up. I got another question. If, Yoda chopped off his rat tail, he's no longer a Padawan.
Yep.
But then if this ends right as episode 3 begins, when the fuck does he have Ahsoka as his Padawan? How?
Okay, so
that
I
doesn't
don't
add
know.
up.
There was a time jump between him not being a Padawan anymore and being
the beginning of
and then
the end of the episode,
because he had short hair when they cut his rat tail off,
right?
And then he had long hair, like in a few other cuts.
And he has short hair when he's with Ahsoka, right? In that show.
He has long hair.
Oh, he does have long hair?
Yeah.
He's growing his hair out.
He's growing his hair out.
It's while he's growing his hair out. There we go.
So I don't know if... I don't know at all if this is canon. I don't think it is because
it's how Grievous coughs.
It's how Grievous coughs. Windu crushes his chest.
Yep.
The first time that I saw it, I was like, oh, fuck.
General Kenobi.
Yeah. I don't know if this is canon anymore. I don't think it is because it's so streamlined and so straightforward it starts at the beginning of the Clone Wars and it ends at the beginning of episode 3. I think this is a great watch. I mean, it's what, 2.5 hours maybe of just incredible animation because the animation is so good. And it's just Star Wars. It's so much fun.
It is fun.
You got into it.
I did.
Like, you really got into it.
You know what else is fun?
What?
I saw a Star Wars themed announcement on my Facebook feed today.
What?
One of my acquaintances is having a baby, and she's naming him Anakin.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a bad omen.
He's gonna murder children.
Right? He's gonna grow up to be a child murderer and lose limbs.
All of them.
Yeah.
Wait.
All of them?
Wait.
I thought he kept one arm, right?
Let me see. I think he loses all of them. Did Vader lose all his limbs?
Limbs.
In the duel, Anakin lost both of his legs and his one remaining organic arm.
Damn. Poor Annie. Not to mention all of his flesh.
All of his penis. That shit melted off.
Well, good thing he got in a good one before it happened.
Yep.
Bless his heart.
So, what else? Do you have anything else to say? Anything else that you enjoy?
I want to watch that show now.
The Clone Wars,
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because I want to know about Ahsoka before we watch Ahsoka. Wait, so we need to watch Clone Wars and then Rebels?
I think we can just watch a little bit
I
of
thought we
Clone
needed
Wars.
to watch Rebels because aren't those people who are in Rebels in Ahsoka?
Yeah, but
Your
they're-
girlfriend?
Like my girlfriend, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, is in the Star Wars Squadrons game and already played that.
Squadrons.
That game was great. So let's see. Elements of the series, including the regenerative villain Dirge, who was that worm dude that Obi-Wan cut into pieces and at the end ended up being like a giant monster,
Oh, the one who kept Bridget. Yeah,
Yes,
him. He
yes.
was creepy.
are mentioned in the 2005 novelization of Revenge of the Sith. According to the now defunct Star Wars databank, Dirge has a vendetta against Mandalorians and extends this to the clones of Jango Fett. Okay, that's not what I wanted to read. I just want to see if this is canon or not.
Google it. Is Genndy or whatever his name is just Clone Wars canon?
Anyways, there was a bunch of cool stuff. We have Shak T in it. We had Mace Windu. We had
The dude with the
the Ithorian, I think.
yeah,
it was.
whatever the fuck he is. It was creepy. You were like gross.
It was gross.
His
Because
four
like
throats
the whole side of his head just like
opened
splits
up. It
open.
was gross.
It reminded me of fish gills. Have you ever seen
Oh yeah,
fish?
yeah. That's what I thought
That's
too.
so fucking gross.
It was pretty icky, but he was also cool.
He was.
He was a cool guy.
And like the thing is, I'm
I was sad that he died.
also playing. He did die.
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies except Shakti. I'm playing KOTOR 2, and there's like a big, huge fucking mission like at the beginning of the game where you're just dealing with Ithorians the entire time. And
Oh yeah, that's one of the people you were talking to.
Yeah.
That animation is bad.
it is very bad.
It is really bad.
I'm having fun now. I got
His
my
neck and
lightsaber.
head looked like they were paper thin.
Yeah. That's
He looked like a slice of lizard jerky. That's what he looked like.
so that Ithorian that was screaming like that. That's one of those things.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I thought while we were watching. I was like, man, he's one of those really badly animated dudes from his video game. Cool.
Yeah. I really liked it. I need to find out if this is canon or not. Give me 1 second. All right, I have an answer. Before George Lucas ever met with Dave Filoni, he commissioned a cartoon bridging episodes 2 and 3 by Samurai Jack's Genndy Tartakovsky, titled Star Wars: Clone Wars. 2008 Star Wars: The Clone Wars is still canon. It isn't one of the many works rendered non-canon by Disney's acquisition of Star Wars. What do you think about that?
It's pretty cool.
It's a Cartoon Network show made
Kills everyone.
from Cartoon Network by Genndy Tartakovsky, and it's still considered canon.
That means those creepy,
What?
mutilated people are canon.
The creepy
Those mutilated men, tribesmen.
I am gonna tell you, I wasn't into that at first. I thought it was gonna be super fucking stupid and a waste of time. But holy shit, that was fucked up.
It was kind of cool. Though.
I've really liked that.
I felt really bad for them.
Yeah.
But it was cool how they played the whole arm thing into it.
The Ghost Arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how they all ripped off their arms.
Yeah.
Yep.
It,
You got to watch it.
you
It's fucking
got
amazing.
just for that, just that ending. It's so good. It was so worth it. Like, because you also had like Shak T with
You
the
were being
two
such
Jedis.
a fanboy over Mace Windu and his purple stuff.
Yeah, he had a purple fucking Jedi starship. Then they blow up his starship. He jumps on a Confederate.
He didn't say motherfucker.
He did not. He jumps on a Confederate speeder or whatever it's called and hijacks it with the force and starts killing every single Confederate ship with a fucking
Yoda was
hijack.
pretty badass.
Yoda was awesome.
Also, didn't you
In
tell
his
me?
tauntaun.
Yeah. Didn't you tell me that there's a theory that Mace Windu is not dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because he was thrown out of the window. Even though he was electrocuted, he was thrown out of the window. So he could have...
You know, I hope that's one of the things Disney does.
Bring him back.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
Asajj...
He's not eating up with Marvel right now, so...
Asajj is pretty big in the Clone Wars show. So when we watch Clone Wars, we'll see more of Asajj. And what was the other one? I completely blanked. I know Dirge isn't in Clone Wars, but Asajj is, and she's pretty big. So we'll see her again. It's not that Anakin beat the shit out of her with a light.
Pinhead.
Yeah. No, we'll see more of her. Oh, Windu. Mace Windu is still alive. And I saw a little bit of what happens with Mace Windu, how he comes back. That's pretty sick.
Okay.
And it's Sam Witwer, so it's even better.
Okay.
I love that guy. So I would give this an 8 out of 10. What about you?
That's fair.
An 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
It's good shit. It's good shit. Like
Once you get past the beginning, oh my god.
I will admit, like those first 30 minutes,
so boring.
if you're not into the action, you're gonna have a bad time.
He was mad at me because I just wanted to be on my phone. I was so over it. So over
You're
it.
missing the Clone Wars.
I was over it.
You're missing important galactic events that affect our daily lives.
Oh my god.
Daily lives.
Annie!
Yeah. Okay, so
Let me do it!
what?
You know what time it is, hubby?
What time is it?
It's time for Give Me the Garbage.
All right, that is Give Me the Garbage.
This week's restaurant is the Ordinary Pub in Savannah, Georgia. I am happy to report that we do also have a local place that we will be garbaging next week. But, you know, we talked about Savannah in this episode.
Oh, that means we
so
got to
makes
take
sense.
next week's guest over there to eat.
Do we?
Probably.
Yeah, we can just kick him out.
We'll give him a rib or something.
We can kick him out
Just go
for
buy
that
one.
segment.
One rib.
Yeah, one rib.
One rib.
One rib and a drink to wash it down
One
with.
brisket.
Oh my god. Okay.
Thimble of Coke. of that pink lemonade that was all sugar. That was the worst lemonade I've had in my entire life.
Did you drink a whole glass of it? Well, we'll talk about it next week.
I did. It was awful.
Oh, I thought you got something else. Anyway, okay.
I did afterwards.
Oh my god. Okay. So we went to the Ordinary Pub in Savannah because we wanted to have brunch. So brunch it was. This place is like one of the places that you go in on the sidewalk and it's downstairs. I don't know how to describe that other than you go in the door and it's downstairs. It's in the basement.
I found that to be so fucking cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the light fixtures in there.
I like
pretty.
the place. I really like that
And I
place.
love the exposed brick. It was a very cute look. So their menu looked amazing. It sounded amazing. We had 3 appetizers. There was a loaded biscuit, loaded fries, and the sliders. Pork belly sliders. Donut pork belly sliders.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about those first.
We did try the biscuit. I didn't try the biscuit.
I didn't try the biscuit either. Okay, never mind. We saw, and I have photos of a loaded biscuit. I thought you ate some of the biscuit.
No, Kiko
well,
offered
I
it.
imagine it probably tasted like the loaded fries, but on a biscuit.
It had chorizo in it.
Oh, it had chorizo in it?
Yes. Yep.
I'm mad now.
Yep.
I'm mad.
Yep. I know.
What the fuck? I didn't get to eat any of it. I love chorizo.
I know.
You can't find chorizo at Walmart here. And it's really upsetting. I just want some fucking chorizo tacos. You know what? You get paid this week while I'm at my sister's. I'm going to that Mexican store and getting us some fucking chorizo because I want some fucking chorizo.
Right, the Mexicans have
the
it.
Mexican store is over there. I don't know if there's a Mexican store over here. It's just it's really upsetting.
I don't think there isn't.
I think there's a larger Mexican population
In
where my
Houston?
sister lives. Yeah. Anyway.
Not here.
Anyway, okay, so the loaded fries, they were steak fries. And
Steak cut fries.
they were covered in Gouda cheese sauce.
Oh, so good.
Green onions and crispy bacon bits. Like real bacon, not bacon bits.
Mariela made a good point.
What?
And you seconded it, or maybe you made the point and she seconded it, that the fries weren't crispy, but they were a very good kind of soggy
She
fry.
made the point. I agreed. Yes. Yes, they were very good soggy, especially with that Gouda cheese sauce. Oh my God. Those
good.
fries were heavenly, and they weren't greasy, which was nice. They were not greasy at all. And like that Gouda cheese sauce was really thick, but not heavy.
I am kind of really impressed by how well emulsified that Gouda cheese sauce was.
Yeah.
Because you could
was
not
so
see
smooth.
like any pools of oil. It wasn't broken.
It was really good.
And it didn't clump up as it got colder.
And the bacon was so crunchy, but not burnt. It was cooked really well, and it was still thick. It was awesome. It was fabulous.
Very good.
Fabulous.
Very good fries.
Then the pork belly sliders.
Oh
so
my
they're
God.
on donuts, like not powdered sugar, just like sugar donuts.
fried
Yeah,
donut.
fried donut. Like, yeah. Okay.
And inside the donut, it had a little bit of a glaze, kind of like a jam. I don't know if it was peach or what. It was a sweet jam inside.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The pork belly
It was a nice little chunk.
was a pretty hefty chunk, and it was very crispy. But I feel like it was a light, I want to say like a light heavy sear because it had a crunch and it was seared, but it wasn't thick. It was very soft because once you bit into it, it kind
It
of
was very tender.
yeah. And that came with some
Maple syrup glaze stuff. It wasn't like super thick like a syrup.
and the cheese sauce
And the
cream
cheese sauce. Yes. Oh my God. I don't really like pork belly, but all that shit on it made it
Like
bearable.
I just put the cream cheese on it, and when I bit into it, and
No, it was the Gouda cheese sauce.
yeah, I think it was cream cheese.
I thought it was the Gouda cheese. It looked exactly like the Gouda cheese.
I don't know. It might have been the Gouda cheese because we poured it all over the fries, and I couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, it was definitely the Gouda cheese. The Gouda cheese was on like everything.
I absolutely loved how sweet it was, and then when you bit into it, at least my piece had like a huge fat cap. When I bit into it, it just exploded into the juiciest, most delicious.
I wouldn't have been able to
salty
eat it
fat.
if it had a fat cap.
I'm sure yours did too, but it wasn't as big as mine.
I
It was so soft and tender and juicy, and all that salt from it was just amazing. And like the little crunchy char on it, those were glorious.
It was
They
yummy.
were fucking
It was
fantastic.
quite yummy. So then for our entrees, I had the Savannah burger, and you had
The
chicken
and waffles gyro.
gyro.
Tell me about your burger.
So my burger, it was on a brioche bun, I think.
I think so. Yeah, it was kind of a sweet bun.
And they're all cooked mediums. That's their standard. So I said that was fine. You can obviously have it cooked however you want, but and then it had bacon, pickled jalapenos, pimento cheese, which is exactly why I picked it. And you knew I was going to pick it as soon as you saw
As
it.
soon as I saw it.
Because I fucking love a good pimento cheeseburger. But so many of them are not done well. So many of them have just enough pimento cheese that you can see it, but you can't really taste it because it's so hidden in things like a huge fucking pile of... I mean, there was so much bacon on that burger. I felt like I was eating a bacon sandwich.
A BLT with a side of beef.
Beef. Yeah, for real. I think there may have been some pickles on the bottom. I don't remember.
I kind of like the pickle you gave me to try.
The pickle that was under the fries.
Yeah, it was.
I
was
wonder
kind of
if
like
a bunch
Asian,
of fry seasoning got on it. It was weird.
It's kind of like an Asian pickle
I didn't like it.
because they did have Asian pickles
funky.
advertised, but yeah, it
It
had
was
like
funky.
vinegar, like rice vinegar, and it was
Yeah.
like a little bit of ginger in
Yeah.
it.
So, and then it came with fries. You had the option to make them loaded, and I should have made them loaded, but I didn't. So the burger, my first complaint with the burger is that the burger was so juicy or something was happening. The entire bottom bun was sopping wet. Sopping. It was disgusting. The burger itself, it tasted fine, but like all I could taste was beef, bacon, and jalapenos. Like I could not taste that pimento cheese at all. I could see it. I could not taste it. I ate most of it, and I did like that it was not a super messy burger. Like, it wasn't falling apart. It was really just that bottom bun that was disgusting.
I've also noticed that you don't know how to eat a burger.
You suck. I hate you.
For some reason, you always end up losing the bottom bun fight.
I
with
do.
almost every burger you eat.
I do. I don't know how I do it.
So maybe.
Stop watching me. You're not supposed to notice stuff like that. Stop looking at me.
Maybe the burger was perfect.
See,
you just fucked it up while you were eating it.
You just confirm my fear of people watching me eat.
I don't watch you eat. I just notice everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then the fries were incredibly disappointing. They were so lame. If you go there, do not get anything other than loaded fries. They were sad, and they weren't really soggy, but they were just sad.
Soft.
Yeah, they were nothing special.
I had the chicken and waffles gyro because I saw a picture of their chicken and waffles and it looked fucking awesome. Right, I was expecting like a drum and a breast, or
but it was a gyro.
But it was a gyro.
Why
so
would you expect a drum, breast, or thigh in a gyro, honey?
Because the explanation was so weird. Because it explained that it was like fried chicken and the sauces, and then a gyro waffle, and I was like, oh, well then if the pita's the waffle, then this might come deconstructed. No, they literally wrap it up like a gyro, right? And you have like your ingredients and everything inside of the waffle. And I opened it and I took it apart. I also asked for the hot honey because it comes with hot honey to be put on the side, because I saw that it was poblano. What's it called? Poblano and what was the other pepper?
I don't remember. Habanero? No.
Yes, a poblano habanero hot honey. And I was like, I don't.
You just had that in a shot.
I don't
and
fuck
it was a lot.
with habaneros. I want it on the side. That way I can dip my chicken into it if I feel like it, or pour it over it. And I deconstructed it. They also gave you like the herb sauce on the side. It's like a sweet herb syrup. My tenders were dry. I did not like the tenders. And they're supposed to put like a sweet and chives cream cheese on it. I don't know if it was chives or green onions. And that was good. That was really good cream cheese, but they only put like a little dot per section on the waffle. So I didn't get a lot. And the waffles, the chicken was fine, but it wasn't anything to write home about. And then when you dipped it in the sauce for some reason like had a plastic feel at the end, a taste at the end. I didn't enjoy that at all. But the waffle gyro was actually really fucking good. I really like that waffle gyro. If they would have given me a stack of those, I would have been very happy. Because I would have made chicken taquitos with those.
Oh my gosh. And what?
That's an idea, chicken taquitos.
There we go.
Chicken and waffle taquitos.
And what did it come with, hubby?
It came with grits, and I had them loaded.
Yeah,
and
you did.
I tasted them, and I thought maybe I just don't like regular grits. Maybe if they're loaded, I would like
No,
them.
you don't like grits. Grits are definitely an acquired taste. If you didn't grow up eating grits, you're probably not going to like
People
grits.
got the same thing that I did with the loaded grits, right?
He was like, what are grits?
And he ate all of them.
He did.
But he also eats everything that you put in front of him because he doesn't waste food. He said that grits are weird. They're a mix between mashed potatoes and biscuit batter.
That is
that fucking
an interesting way to put it.
It hit me like a truck, and I was like, you are fucking right. It is the same texture as a mix of mashed potatoes and biscuit batter.
I was eyeballing those grits because loaded. Because it's the same stuff. It's the Gouda cheese sauce, the bacon, and the green onions.
Like I was scraping it with the
I was
tenders
like,
on the side.
let me taste them grits, and they were good. They were really good. I loved them.
If you say so.
I only loved them enough to eat the parts that had the loaded stuff on them.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't want to keep eating once that was gone.
I'm gonna say that the appetizers were fucking phenomenal. They were incredible. I wish they would have brought the same energy to the
For
food.
the entrees.
Yeah, because I tried your burger and I took a bite of it. I was like, I can make this fucking burger at home. Like, I appreciate. I really appreciate that the beef that they use for the burger is good beef because they did use very good beef. But there was nothing
special
about the burger.
Nothing.
Like, if you want a pimento burger, you want a fucking pimento burger.
I know. I want to go back to Clocked. Let's go to Athens tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Get a pimento cheeseburger, please.
Yeah.
So fucking good. Rock my world.
I'm going to say that this place is okay.
Yeah. That's fair.
It was also late in the day, too. So, like,
yeah, late for brunch.
Maybe they were running out of brunch stuff. You know, maybe you caught them at a weird time because it was kind of empty, too.
Maybe the chef was giving up.
Yeah. Let's say if you're in the area, try it out. People love it, apparently. I absolutely love the appetizers. I wouldn't say no to going there for appetizers.
I was a little bit annoyed that those sliders only came in 3 and we had to pay for an extra 1.
Right.
Because there were 4 of us.
We did.
Who the fuck serves appetizers in 3s? Like, seriously, though.
Well, they are ordinary, so.
Oh, my God.
So you good with an okay rating for this place?
I am.
Yeah. It's been garbage, bro. It's been a while.
It's been a long time. I don't even remember the last garbage we did.
I don't even remember doing the intro to Give Me the Garbage.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah. Hey, and we're almost at an hour. Is there anything else you want to do, say, whatever, before we end the episode?
I don't believe so. You?
No, I enjoyed everything we did for this episode. Especially those ketchup chips. They were very good. So. All right, so that's it for this week's episode of A Novel Console. Karrdyne, do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.